Cat's yelling at us.
Yeah.
Apparently.
This one's in a mood. Oh, no.
He's like, why did you make me watch this terrible movie?
It's that time again. Time for the all-new Culture Cast, which begins right now. All right, welcome back, everyone. It's the all-new Culture Cast. I'm Nick. I'm here with Mike and Corinne.
Hi.
Hello.
And normally you're not supposed to be eating when you're doing a podcast or on radio or anything like that in general. But tonight, Mike and Corinne tricked me into watching the quote-unquote movie Balloonland. I can think of two things wrong with that title. And so I don't care. So our viewing audience on a podcast, our listening audience can suffer through my chewing. But I honestly thought you guys weren't going to show up, and this was like an elaborate prank that you had me watch this thing. Because if there's one thing that's the worst, it's fucking parades, because they're boring AF.
Uh-huh.
And this movie, quote unquote, was 5 minutes of, ooh, this is weird and goofy and stupid, and then like 40 minutes of a fucking parade.
Yeah.
What fresh hell did you set me through?
It's Thanksgiving themed, though, correct? The marrying turkey.
It is a thing. It is a Thanksgiving parade. I will give you that.
It's one of the few Thanksgiving themed things out there. I feel like everything is ultimately holiday themed, or Christmas or Hanukkah or something. But this is truly, I feel like, mostly Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, there was Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, so.
I mean, that's tired. Actually, that's a joke. I've never even seen it. And I probably wouldn't see it. But this is so unique. This is so us. I feel like there's so much to discuss with this, right?
I'm going to let you guys start off the discussion, because these are my notes.
Mm-hmm.
And consistently, when I was watching this thing, I know I said you're going to start, but I don't care right now. My wife was with me. She happened to be in the room, and she's like, "Why are you watching this?" I was like, "Well, it's for the thing." I'm like, "This is the stuff they like to watch." I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It's supposed to be a silly thing. Like, can't you like fast forward through this? Like, what if I missed something? I didn't miss anything."
I feel like you could have missed something very crucial. There's so much. So the best part of this is there's almost no knowledge of what the hell this is, what it's based on. No one even knows who the narrator is. Like, everything is a big guessing game by everybody on the internet. There's so little knowledge of it. We just know it was produced by this balloon company, that took place in Philadelphia, that I think it's from 1965, I want to say, this parade.
It looks like it is.
Terrible cheap tie-in to whatever this terrible warehouse story is with this boy who's having a dream that he's in a parade or whatever, and then him actually being at the parade, which for all I know, he's not at the parade. That might just be some other kid. I don't know. Or he might be there and that's actually not where the parade is happening. Like, there isn't necessarily any proof that what's going on with him is actually the parade. It's all very poorly done. And the narrator is just so alarmingly, something is so wrong with her. Like, she sounds like either probably drunk or perhaps one of those women from the 60s who is like a Stepford wife, mother's little helper, taking like the pills and like very like jacked up and very like, bye, like really like excited, and you're not sure why, and it's very confusing.
I think she was on the wild turkey.
Something is off there. Like, something's very wrong with her, clearly.
And of course, you're in for a treat when the very first minute or minute two of the movie, one of the I guess you can call her an actress, misses her cue.
Yeah, she's
start-
very clearly looking at the camera and does this sort of like, what? Oh, now? Oh, okay. And then just starts reading, and it's like so poorly done. And also those balloons in this warehouse section at the beginning, I don't think any of them are in the parade. I've tried to find tie-ins. I don't think any of them are the same balloons.
Yeah.
Someone had B footage of a parade and decided, let's do something with this. And this is what they decided to do with it.
Yeah, it's very loosely tied together. I actually think this was B footage from that Abraham Zapruder's camera, clearly. Like he had the Kennedy assassination.
And
then 5 minutes later, it cuts to this parade.
And this was more nightmarish.
I would say, which is worse? I'm not sure. But I mean, the whole thing has a very eerie Zapruder feel to it.
Yeah.
It does. I was thinking the same thing. Like
parade and everything, right? Like it's eerie. It's like the same era. It's a parade. No one's really cares for parades at that time. Obviously, America doesn't feel so great about those. Ugh.
And see, how we came to this film, if you can call it that, is I think we've established a bunch on this podcast that me and my wife are huge Riff Tracks fans. You know, the Mystery Science Theater 3000 guys. They did this. And it's hilarious, and we watch it. We watch it at least once a year.
Yeah,
the Riff Tracks version, I should say.
Yes, please clarify to your wife. We do not just watch that video. We tried watching it just a second ago to see what it's like
without the Riff Tracks.
Yes, it's not Cinema Snob reviewing it, or if it's not Riff Tracks, and I was like, this is shit. This is empty, awkward, creepy shit.
I did see after I watched it, there like one of like recommended videos came up was selects from the Riff Track version, like 5 minutes of it. So like I watched that, and like that was that, as they normally are. That was actually pretty funny. But
yeah, they're really funny on it.
That's a great version of. That's one of their best films.
So yeah, that's how we came across this. We don't. It's not like we randomly came across this. It's like, oh, this is our Thanksgiving tradition. This is
what we do on Thanksgiving. We watch eerie movies of parades that happen in the 60s where people don't die.
No, the audience should know, if we ever recommend a weird, bad movie, chances are it's because we watched Riff Tracks.
Riff Tracks or MST3K. It's somehow related.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the fact that I think we should do at least one or two Christmas movies that are Riff Tracks this year. Like Santa Claus and the
Ice Cream Bunny.
Ice Cream Bunny. I don't know if you're familiar with that one.
No, but I am familiar with Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
That's a great one. I actually love that one. I know that one mostly from MST3K with Joel, actually. I don't even really know the Riff Tracks one.
Yeah.
We've seen it once or twice, right?
I haven't seen the Riff Tracks one of that, but I do own the
Essentials collection or whatever?
No. I do own the MST3K version on disc, but Cinematic Titanic. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah, right. That was Joel's.
That was Joel's
offshoot. Do that one, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Joel and the Mads, I think, the Mad Scientists.
They both did their own version of Santa Claus versus the Martians.
Mm-hmm.
They liked it that much.
It was a staple.
I actually have the DVD signed by all of them because I went to a live showing and I bought the DVD and they signed all the things, so that's cool. But I'm a big fan of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, up to and including I convinced, tricked, whatever you want to say, the school I worked for, being their drama director, to do that as our winter show one year.
Oh, excellent.
How did the parents feel about that? Were they not like, what the hell is this? This is what we give you funding for?
No one cared about the drama program at my school, as per most small Catholic high schools. So I had free reign to do a lot of things that I can't believe I got away with. So
that's great.
Yeah, I mean, I think the kids had fun doing that, but.
Oh, it's fantastic. I think that movie's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I had to make some creative changes, but.
What is his name? It's not Dobby. That's a character from.
Droppo.
Thank you. Wasn't he eventually on Sesame Street?
You know what? I don't know. All I know is he looks like Rob Schneider. He so looks like Rob Schneider in that.
The Jar Jar Binks before Jar Jar Binks.
Yes. The OG.
Oh, you're talking about the actor who played Droppo? Or
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
Droppo?
Well, no, both. They both look. I can't separate him from the character, so I say both.
No, the actor who played Droppo. Am I
Right.
Santa Claus? Maybe I'm wrong. Santa Claus. Look it up. I love this song, and then it has like the bouncy ball or whatever, just for us all to sing along for Santa Claus and the Martians.
SANTACLAUS, hooray for Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Woo.
I've seen this movie too many times to the fact that it's literally tattooed in my. Well, because I did the show, I had to subject myself to it several times just to get it down. But yeah, that show is phenomenal. Oh, that movie is phenomenal.
I think we have our Christmas
then I
episode.
think we have one right there. So there's one.
I think we have a Christmas episode.
Very excited. Yeah, Bill McCutcheon was Droppo. Was he on? Yeah, he was Uncle Wally from Sesame Street.
Huh.
And then Pia Zadora as the little girl, of course, from Santa Claus Conquers the Martian. She was the little alien girl, not the human. Yeah, I love that movie too. That's a good one.
So, Nick, we're very sorry.
Anyway, balloons, though.
You know, the thing, it started off promising. And, you know, normally, well, promising in like the weird way, because normally when I watch a movie that, you know, if MST3K or their ilk have done, if I could see like the pure version of it, as long as it's like interestingly weird, like was it Samurai Cop? Yeah, Samurai Cop.
Yeah.
And
Miami Connection.
Like
Yeah.
that, those movies on their own are wildly entertaining, given how weird they are. So I was expecting this, especially the way it starts, where the kid's already asleep and the sitter, the nanny is reading to him and is already asleep, and then he just gets up and walks in the corner very creepily.
Just stares into a book.
And at one point, it looks like he's peeing
He looks
in the
like
corner.
he's urinating into a book. Yeah, super weird. And then they show a bunch of kids laying on the ground. It looks like there was a gas leak or something, and you're like, "What happened here?" Good job. And then pointless dancing.
And a very culturally sensitive-looking Indian
God, the
mascot.
Native American
Oof.
theme. Oh.
Oof. Yikes. Yeah, that was a bit.
Let's move on.
But that's the thing I also love about older movies, where they're like completely un-PC. Not that I un-PC in this, but like it's hilarious how they did that stuff back then and how that would not fly in context. But like there was a lot of weird stuff, like the kids horrible acting, like just shouting his lines, like, "What are you doing up there?" or whatever he said, and
then he's randomly just like almost totally naked except for a pair of gold underwear, and you're like, "The fuck is happening?"
Is the FBI gonna be knocking down our goddamn door right now?
I'm like, is it legal for me to see this? I was like, what is this?
I'm in the water now.
Jeffrey Epstein's classics, holiday classics.
He's like, can't catch me. I'm like, I'm not chasing you. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Fuck this. No, sir.
And like the balloons were like making out with each other after he. It was so weird.
So much weird. And then there's a 20-minute version of Ring Around the Rosie that just keeps going over and over again. And Farmer in the Dell. Like never ending Fifth Circle of Hell, Farmer in the Dell. Holy.
And then it just jumps to the parade.
Then just like terrible editing.
I don't like, for the longest time I'm like, what happened? Is he still dreaming? Like at first I thought I thought you sent me like a bum link, like it just
I know, and the narrator doesn't chime in for like 5 minutes and it's just silence and you're like, what am I watching? Then she just perks in all like, Walrus is crying, and I'm like, what's going on?
Now see this.
Am I having a stroke? You're like, what is wrong?
Now, see, this part was especially entertaining in the Riff Tracks version because this is where everybody's just making fun of how apparently drunk she is. And they imitate her voice.
In real life, something's probably wrong, I'm guessing. I think she was on like uppers or some weird housewife drug of the time. Something is weird there. Just the way she talks is so... I imagine she just has lipstick all over her face, just like all over. Like she's been on some sort of prescription meds. She mixed wasn't supposed to, it's like, oh God.
What you didn't hear on the mic was, here, have another. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And her chugging more Wild Turkey.
Do you like this bus? Wouldn't you like this to be your bus? No.
So and then there's like 2 or 3 weird nursery rhymes that I swear she makes up because they're so weird. Like, beat your child when he sneezes. I'm like, what nursery rhyme says that?
Wasn't there one that like she didn't like it was going to a rhyme, but then it just stopped? Like the rhyme just didn't work.
Yes.
Sir, yeah, that's probably about half of them. And then also there's one, she says, what is one that's she keeps making, there's some guy there's just like a balloon of a Scottish person, and she's like, I bet he's awfully frugal, don't try and trick him with money or something. I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, did this used to be some terrible stereotype I wasn't aware of, that Scottish people are cheap or something? It was so weird. Like, Scottish guy, careful with him and his money. I was like, oh gosh. It was awful. Of Borat with that big parade with the big Jew with like the nose, and they like hit him with the sticks to like connect the candy that comes out of him or whatever. Like it reminded me of that.
It did seem like it was gonna go that route at some point.
Oh gosh, so much was so weird in that. And then the cat with 2 heads. The hell was that? Was that from a cartoon or a show? Why would there be a cat with 2 heads? It didn't even make sense. Oh gosh. I mean, I have to hand it to the narrator. I mean, I don't know what the hell I would do if they were like, there's not really a script, just describe what you see.
Yeah, I can't.
What you're going to see is nonsense and about 1,000 clowns.
Yeah, if she was drunk, I can't blame. It would be too.
Like, the hell is 8 a.m? I don't know what these balloons are. None of them are any characters I've heard of, like no Disney characters or like.
They couldn't get the rights to show the Disney characters. That's why I kept jump cutting.
Oh, you think there were some? I didn't even think about that. But like, I didn't recognize a goddamn thing in there. I was like, what are these? Yeah, just all like nursery rhyme sort of fairy tales, but like not popular ones. Like stuff I'd never heard of.
Like the
Little
C-list.
baby bunting, daddy's gone a hunting C-list. Stuff that I think I remember in like the very back of some very old ripped up book from the library. I'm like, no one tells these stories anymore.
And then she clearly had the hots for one of them too. Didn't she say something like, you can protect me anytime?
That was a balloon of like Sir Lancelot or something.
Well, I'm just saying she wanted to get busy with it because she made several very...
She wanted Sir Lance a lot.
Yes.
Sure did. You may protect me anytime. And then she gets into this weird thing about ice cream, like, oh, my stomach. I had a triple decker, chocolate strawberry.
I know, like, what are you, 5? What is this?
Are you reading from another script? I'm like, what are you doing?
Although, in fairness, my stomach did kind of hurt watching this. So.
I know, and then I vomited. Like, oh, I get it now.
And seriously, if you're looking for something to watch that's just odd and completely off the fucking rails, you just look up YouTube, look up Fun in Balloonland. I recommend the Riff Tracks version because without it, it's a bit rough.
Oh, it's unbearable.
A bit.
I wouldn't want to be somebody who watched it.
But I don't know. We like watching these bad movies because it's fun. We yell at them.
I think they're funny.
It's sometimes it's more fun than watching a good movie that you really like.
Yeah, you were talking about movies that stand on their own. Like we would watch. I assume have you seen The Room, Nick?
Yeah, we did a podcast on it.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, you're right. Like I feel like that is one we can watch on its own.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
The Room is
we have.
hilarious
Yeah.
on its own.
Yeah.
That's real. There's just enough there. It's
Mhm.
so funny.
Yeah.
But like, have you ever tried Birdemic by itself?
I'm familiar with the movie, but I've not seen it.
That's rough.
It's terrible.
It's rough.
I mean, it's super cheap, and like for the first few seconds, once you start seeing the graphics, it's funny. But you
then-
cannot watch the full movie. It's just terrible.
with riff tracks, it's hilarious.
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah,
obviously.
watching it by itself, it's
No,
rough.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, the worst thing you could have is a boring movie. And there have been times where I've watched MST3K, and despite the crew's best efforts, I just can't get through it because the movie itself is so
Oh yeah.
dull. I think there was one Hercules movie they did. I saw it
Mhm.
15 years ago, so I couldn't tell you which one it was. And like, I had to shut it off. Like, despite the fact me loving MST3K, I'm like, this movie is just not grabbing me at all.
Right.
My wife and I, we like to watch on Saturday nights Svengoolie, who's on MeTV. He's a kind of like a local horror horse. He's a horror horse, nay, a horror host where he has like, old scary movies or sci-fi movies and things like that. And like, we've turned them off because they're never good, but they're entertaining. And we've turned them off sometimes when they're just like boring it, and it's
Mhm.
like it's not worth it.
Right.
No.
Yeah, I think they're making a biopic of Boris Karloff, aren't they? Speaking of,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought you were the one that told me that.
Oh, actually, we did have. I just bought a documentary on him.
Oh, a
that just came
documentary.
out.
Never mind.
I thought that would be kind of interesting.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. Of course, anytime I hear Boris Karloff, I think of
fellow
Ed
pussy.
Wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and like this doesn't work without like a commentary track, like a riff tracks or something.
Yeah. Unless you're very high, then maybe.
If you're with a group of people who love to just like make like sarcastic comments to the screen, and going in that this is going to be that kind of movie, maybe you can get away with it.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, okay, this will be fun, silly, stupid, no. Like, there were times I kept looking at the time,
to see how much was left.
like, oh, I still got 40 minutes left. Oh my god.
40 minutes.
I was surprised at how long it was because it never seemed that long when we were watching riff tracks. And they didn't, in the riff tracks version, I don't think they cut anything out. I think it's the whole thing, but it just didn't seem like it was that long. But without it, ooh, yeah, that's.
So much dead airspace, and you can hear kids screaming and yawning and doing nothing. Oh, I mean, parades in general really are from a bygone era. Like, I assume they still sort of happen. I know they kind of, like in Naperville, I'll see them like roping off areas and saying there's a parade, but I have not watched a parade since probably high school when they would have like the homecoming parades and stuff, or I was in the band or had something where I had to be part of it. But it is just, there's so much entertainment now. It's hard to believe that parades have like lasted and parades are still a thing. They just seem to be so unpopular in general. They were a bit presumptive with the title. I will say that.
Are you saying no fun was had at Balloonland? And was it? Can we even really call it Balloonland? I don't know
if it was Balloonland. It was really one street.
Yeah, like,
it was more Clownland.
Like, he's at this balloon fantasy land, and then it's like, nah, parade time, and then he comes back like from his dream. Like, what is wrong with this kid that he's dreaming about a friggin' parade? Like a boring ass parade, not like stuff in nightmares.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense. He falls asleep, wakes up, and then they're doing the dancing, then falls asleep again, and then it's a parade, and then falls asleep again, and now let's quiz everybody on what you just watched.
And say
This is some
yay.
Inception shit. Did
It was
Mr. Nolan
very
make
weird.
this?
Yeah, there's not a lot. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, the whole like, come on everyone, say crackers, say, and I'm like, what?
It's like we're really reaching now.
Yeah, like you lost us all a long time ago. No one's watching anymore.
Well, they saw that it was only like 45 minutes. It's like, we need to at least get this to 50. So what else can we do?
So apparently this actually was shown in theater, but like just a couple local theaters, and like before this Balloon America company or whatever was about to come to like their town for something. He was supposed to like hype people up, which I'm like, that. I don't
Fail.
think that's what it did. I'm a guess that did not work. People probably saw it and they're like, well, I know what I'm not doing this weekend. I'm not seeing that parade. Let's do that.
They pivoted, and that company is now Amazon.
Halliburton.
I don't know what to say on this. I just don't.
It's kind of speaks for itself. There's not much there. Some balloons, a lot of weird paper mache, like the lobsters and the underwater shit, don't make a lot of sense. There's just a person that's a lobster tail. They're not even a full lobster. They're just like a tail with legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna chase you. No. Like I would have been fine if they went to like land to land. Fine, that's weird. At least that's like this 40-minute parade. Like if I die and I go to hell, this is my hell. I'm sitting here and watching this, not an actual parade where you can walk away from, but like a video which the stop button is broken and it just continues on for infinity and I can't fall asleep.
This will be, to reference your wearing a Ghostbusters shirt now, this would be like if we say, don't think of anything, anyone. And like without realizing it, you'll be thinking of marrying turkey. And then surprise, huge marrying turkey comes and just like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You weren't supposed to be thinking of anything, but damn it, I was thinking of the Stay Puft Marshmallow. It wouldn't hurt anyone. Just like Ray. Was that his name, Ray? Wasn't that Dan Aykroyd's character?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, what would happen? And then huge marrying turkey would come and kill us all.
At least that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be more interesting than him being pulled around by clowns, like in the movie. There must have been 1,000 clowns in that parade.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
There were a
clowns.
lot.
But this was before clowns were like, for some reason, like now everyone hates clowns. Clowns became somewhat, everyone thinks they're scary and creepy. Like kids, I feel like that's probably not even a job anymore. Like my mother had a friend at one point who was a clown. Like that was her job. And I'm like, I feel like she must be one of the last ones because I feel like that just died off. Like,
And you know who
no one likes clowns anymore.
You know who they blame that for, right? You know who they blame that for? Stephen King. I think he gets a lot of blame for that. Yeah.
That would make sense because the John Wayne Gacy thing, I thought people might do that, but he actually, that was just what he did in his free time. He was never like dressing up as a clown when he killed people or any shit like that.
Yeah. But no, I think I read somewhere where, but yeah, a lot of them were very unhappy with Stephen King. They blame
should be
him.
like what suddenly like a whole generation hated clowns and like, which is weird. Like I didn't feel like I did necessarily growing up. Like I feel like I still went to parties where there'd be clowns there. I was always surprised when people younger than me and some other people my age were all like, "Hey, clowns!" Ugh. I was like, "Really? What did clowns ever do to you?" Suddenly they just became hated and like fodder for like horror movies and stuff. But like it's funny watching this. Like you remember back when they were like these cute, fun, happy characters, like the ones that are walking around the parades, like they're played by women and kind of younger and like they're happy all the time. There were no crying, sad ones or anything. And I was like, I remember that's what a clown used to be. Like clowns used to be like a non-threatening thing, you know?
I hate to interject, but one of your cats just went in the cabinet above the fridge.
Oh yeah, that's a normal thing that happens.
Okay, I didn't know if they get
that.
trapped in there. Just
No, he gets out.
No. Is it not the same one that's now walking in?
No.
Or is that a different
No.
that's a different one.
one? He's gonna go join him probably.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
like,
I
I want
want
to go in
there.
too.
We don't want to know.
There's a great
actor.
There's a great SNL bit, which unfortunately it has Louis C.K. in it. But if you can overlook that, the skit itself is hilarious. Where Bobby Monahan, who's playing a clown, comes to what he thinks is a little boy's birthday party. He's like, "Oh, I'm here for the birthday party," and Louis C.K. "Oh, come on in," and like no one else is there. It's like, "Oh, where is anyone here yet?" Like, "Oh, I guess the people aren't here yet." It's like, no, it's just for me. It's my birthday. And so like it's like really awkward where it's this grown man having a beer watching Just the clown perform his clown tricks. I won't go into more detail because I don't want to ruin the bit, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, that does sound pretty funny.
But yeah, I was never afraid of clowns.
Yeah, I'm always surprised at how they just did a complete 180. Like now everyone seems to hate clowns. Like I don't see them ever making a comeback. Like I don't see people's parties ever having clowns anymore. I feel like they're just kind of now considered like awful clowns, scary.
Why get clowns? You can get Elsa and Anna to show up.
God, is that a thing? You can get the characters from Frozen to show up to your house?
Well, I mean, characters in general, I'm sure. Oh, I know Frozen can be one of them because my wife and I went to a birthday party back when we were still dating, where Anna and Elsa were there, and we got a picture with them. And yeah, there's like companies out there that like you could rent characters to come to your kid's birthday party, like Spider-Man and Batman and the Disney princesses and.
Well, like, what's your talent if that's what you do? Because it's a clown, you
Failed actor.
Jokes. I mean, what do they do? Actor, sure. So you guess that maybe they know some lines from the movie. Maybe they sing. Maybe. But I don't even know. Did they sing?
It's probably just, I'm guessing just it's a part-time gig. Like maybe people who can sing or people who are slightly athletic to do if they do superhero stuff. The ones that we saw, they didn't sing when we were there. But I mean, and imagine if you want to be a Disney character, you should be able to belt out a few tunes that the character's known for. Like,
I mean, if you're going to work in the park, I assume there's probably a lot to that. Yeah. I think those are probably like dancers and actors and everything. And I think they have to be like incredibly small. The costumes are super small. And my understanding is that, yeah, if you're going to be like a Cinderella or an Elsa or somebody, you're going to put up with a lot of dads grabbing your ass if you work in like a
I heard about that.
Park, which is really weird. What an odd like fetish.
Did you see the viral video of this is 5+ years ago maybe, of because the Disney characters are supposed to stay in character. They cannot break. Only extreme circumstances, otherwise they will get in severe trouble. That someone was dressed up as, well, one of the actors was Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, the villain. And Gaston's like I'm super masculine. Women make me sandwiches, and I'm gonna have 10 men with Belle. And this little girl it's a cute video. This little girl was coming up to him, like giving him a hard time, like you're so mean to the Beast, and like he would not break character. He's like, I'm going to kill the Beast, and like just playing into it. But what's interesting is the online. I think one time he told the little girl to go make him a sandwich as well because he was playing into what the character would be saying. And I think online decisions were split, as things tend to be online, where half the people are like, oh, that's so cute. He's playing with the girl and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's being a sexist pig. It's like, it's his character. He's supposed to be like this. But I don't know. It's a cute video if you like that sort of thing. But
actually, it's funny you mentioned that because there was a TikTok recently of something like that with somebody who played Gaston, and a woman was like, a girl, maybe, I don't know, maybe drunk, maybe not, is like grabbing like his like pecs, and he's like, get out. Like he was like not having it.
I have seen that one, or
that is a good
like
one.
That.
Like, good for you. Like, don't you put up with that shit.
I think there was one other video I saw. I don't know if it was Gaston, but someone did break character to be like, hey, stop it. We're trying to do a thing here.
Oh, that's so sad that even has to happen at their job. What a shame.
It doesn't help that there's the rumorville that people who work at Disney, it's just like basically a swingers party after hours.
Oh, jeez.
I have not heard that. I have a lot of friends who'd work there every now and again, like in the music part for singing, and that was definitely never said anything about that. But I like your version. That sounds really fun.
Allegedly, like the cast members and the interns that come, apparently it's just a
big fuckfest.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly people have seen people like behind the scenes, like walked in when they're still in costume, going at it, and like, oh, sorry.
It's like Hogan's Heroes. Like apparently, what it really was.
There's a wonderful YouTube channel called Swoozy, and he talks about a whole bunch of things, tells stories. He claims are from his life. I don't know how much. He has too many crazy stories for it to be legit, but who knows? But a good number of it, he used to be a Disney employee, and he has a series of videos called Confessions of a Disney Employee, and he would tell about all this behind the scenes stuff, and it's hilarious of like the stuff that he experienced and went through, and how like how he would scan the system and how he was trying to get fired at certain points, and I highly recommend. It's very entertaining.
Ooh, I think I will. I have to admit, I've never been since I was probably like maybe 11 or 12. And I don't know, I'm a little weirded out by like adults that are really into Disney. Like, do you have some friends like that? Like, who love Disney? It just always sounds like it must just be an incredible cash grab. Like, especially as an adult, I feel like it would be so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have seen it as a kid, obviously, but I feel like as an adult, I'd be like, everything is so expensive. Like, why are so many lines? Everything's such a ripoff. Why does everything have to be magical? Magical day, magical this.
I wouldn't be able to deal with the rides now. Motion sickness. I don't think I could.
They probably had pretty high
Take
quality
a ride
rides.
for you.
I think that probably would have been fine because I remember those being pretty high quality rides.
Depends on the
Like
ride.
Carnival like that, I'd get sick at if I went to like a carnival or something that's thrown together in 48 hours. You know. Now there's a lot of excitement above the fridge because of this cabinet. Now they all want in.
Is there anything like inside the cabinet that like?
There is. You know what we still have in there? We have a Jaeger machine. What is it called? Yeah, we bought it years ago on like a total like random purchase, and it was on our counter for like 2 months, and now it's just been for like 2 years sitting in a cabinet. I'm sure at some point we'll just drop it at Goodwill and be like, we went through this phase and it was over. It just gives you shots of Jaeger. That's all it did. It was a machine.
I used to really like Jaeger, but that was a long, long time ago.
This was a while ago, obviously.
And I just mostly got it just for the novelty. It looked cool when it was lit up.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty machine. Now there's other things that waste space on our counter that we don't use. A grill that I use maybe once every other month. I walked the dog today. Somebody was grilling out in their front yard.
Seriously?
Not in the backyard, even though it's like 20 degrees in their front yard. I was like,
with this wind and everything? Seriously?
Like, you're stupid.
Wow.
And don't you have a backyard?
What time of the day was it?
About 7 p.m. It was dark.
Oh, okay. Something like early in the day, it wasn't as windy, but like by once 5 o'clock hit,
it's unbearable.
You know what happened? They made a decision. We're going to grill night. It's so nice out, but by the time it got so windy, they were past the point they could change their plan. So like we're powering through.
They had a bunch of cars in the driveway. I'm guessing they were waiting for someone. Someone was going to be showing up with like the ribs or something maybe, and they were like, God damn it, it's going to be dark by the time they get here. And there they were, freezing their ass off in the front yard, in their driveway, grilling in the dark in 20-degree weather.
Because why not?
Because why not?
So we're like 40-something minutes in, and we've long not talked about fun in Balloonland.
Well, like you said, it really wasn't fun. There was a few balloons, but I guess it was a land.
You used the word land very liberally.
Philadelphia is a land, and I believe it's Philadelphia. So, yes. I mean, I wish there was more to find out about this. I am dying to know who this narrator is. I want to know what happened to her. I'm sure she suffered a bad fate, whatever it was. I don't think anything good happened to her after that. I assume that was, 1 month before she spent her life in Bellevue or something. But I would love to know more about how this was made, why it was
like
made,
a behind the scenes.
There's no credits. Like, you don't know who's in it. You don't know anything about who the people are. Yeah, I would love to know more about it. Like, even Manos, there's behind the scenes. Like, there's discussion of it. Like, the little girl wrote a book, apparently, which I can't find because, of course, I want to find it. But there is nothing about this. I want to know so much more. And that's the most annoying thing is, of course, there's a million people online discussing it, but no one has any idea what's really going on. Like, everyone's guessing who they think the narrator is, but I'm pretty sure that they're wrong with who they think it is because it doesn't sound like the person they think it is. So it's frustrating that you just have to basically make up your own fantastic story as to how this came to be, why it is, and what it is, and why are there no credits or anything?
No one wanted to be associated with it, which is why people aren't talking about it.
Yeah.
I never saw that movie, The Saw, but maybe that's what they have to watch. Isn't that something where you have to watch something and then you die when you watch it?
I think that's The Ring.
Oh, the Ring. Yeah.
See, I assumed The Saw, it would call Saw because, like, I saw the movie. So it's The Ring?
Yeah.
Then what's The Ring? What's The Ring in the Ring movies?
I think that's what you see on the videotape.
Yeah.
I don't know.
then
I
guess-
haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that shit. I'd rather watch Fun and Balloonland.
Yeah.
Apparently. I have such high arts. Yeah, like not that. Fun and Balloonland, however. No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it serves to discuss. It's hilarious, it's ridiculous, but
Don't attempt any drinking games while watching it. Go to the hospital.
You will die.
you might die when you watch it anyway. Like
True.
the Ring movies. Same thing.
It just sucks your will to live.
Yeah, it's just a. I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny though. I recommend watching it with some sort of reviewers.
Yeah, Cinema
That's a funny
Snob
one.
does a really funny review.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just starts with him just going, nope, 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 fucking nope. This is a whole lot of nope.
I don't know if they discussed it on Red Letter Media. Did they?
I don't know.
Not as far as I know.
Hmm.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they have a copy of it in their wheelhouse, and they just haven't gotten to it, or maybe because other people have talked about it, they don't want to go down that thing as well. But who
I
knows?
wish that wasn't a thing because when I see something terrible, I want to see every single person review it. I wish there wasn't this idea that like if someone's already done it, you shouldn't do it. Like no, everybody tell me how terrible it is. I want to hear as many reviews as possible.
I mean, they also did Miami Connection, and a lot of people have talked about that. So it could be they just either don't have a copy of it or just haven't gotten around to.
I would love to see them do a half in the bag with that one. That would be really funny.
Oh, is that when they're drunk or something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you can tell the movie was good because our animals are acting like crazy tonight.
Well, I don't know. I got nothing else, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, I knew this. The whole movie is not even an hour. I knew we weren't going to have an hour to talk about this. Like, it's just there's not enough there. It's absurd and it's ridiculous. But yeah, you can sum it up in like 20 minutes.
That's okay for the YouTube episode. I think we went really long, so.
I'm editing that one right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. It's most a case of I just haven't had a chance to get to it this week.
Well, thank you for indulging us on.
Yes, thank you. I know that this was something and I was surprised. I thought you were going to bail on it too. I was like, I don't know if he's going to want to watch this once he starts.
No, I watched it. I powered through. So I'm following through.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this and not doing an episode on it because I didn't watch this for no reason.
Yeah, no.
Gorehound, who doesn't come on as much as he used to, years ago recommended this Godzilla type movie to me, and I'm like, it's a movie I would never watch, but I'm like, all right, I'll check it out, and I had to watch because I couldn't find an English dubbed version. I had to watch a subtitled version, and which is fine, but it was going to be one of those times where it'll be watching, but I'll be doing other things at the same time, but I couldn't.
Titles, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck. So I watched it, and then we never ended up podcasting on it. I was a little mad about that. Well, not really. I was just kind of like, oh well.
Yeah, no, there was no way in hell we would have let you watch this and be like, oh, no, we're not going to do this.
Oh, we'd have seen this movie like 20 times. Like, we have no excuse.
No.
I wasn't sure if this was a prank, but
there is no movie too bad for us to watch and review. We've yet to find that movie.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, clearly.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap up here. Thank you
Fun
for
in
joining me.
Balloonland, 5 stars. Critically
5 stars.
Find it at your local theaters.
2 thumbs up. Siskel and Ebert.
I could have gone and see Ghostbusters, but I stayed home and watched this instead.
Well, don't put that on us.
Well, this was free, in all fairness.
No, me seeing Ghostbusters this weekend was not in the cards. But so all right, folks. Mike, Corinne, always great to see you. We'll talk in the chat. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are even going to be around next weekend. With Black Friday, not Black. Black Friday, Thanksgiving. Screw that. It's all about Black Friday. I have to murder someone over a $5 discount over a TV at Walmart. But
Oof. God bless.
I will infect everyone with COVID just so I can get my sales. So,
well, thanks for having us as always. This was fun.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I know the movie wasn't fun, but I hope at least kind of ranting about it was kind of fun and pointing out how horrible and stupid it is. Because sometimes, I don't know, I have more fun doing that than gushing about something I really like or love. I don't know.
It's easier to criticize than to talk about how great something is.
It really is.
It's certainly easier to criticize than to create. Sure. I enjoy criticizing. I don't enjoy creating.
All right. All right. Well, this has been the All New Culture Cast. Thanks for joining us. Join us next week when we talk about Twilight.
Finally.
You've been listening to the All New Culture Cast. Check us out on social media. Drop us an email at nick.culturecast@gmail.com. We can't promise we'll read it. Theme music by Dana Vodovaz. Check out his work on YouTube with Vodovaz Music Productions. This has been the All New Culture Cast, a saltwater production. Original material copyright 2021. Thanks for listening.
I got my wife into Final Fantasy, so she's playing it
Oh.
now. Don't rush to the story. It's fine.